Marcy Briggs again with Nova Home Loans. Wendy McCroskey from Keller Williams wanted me to talk to you guys today about flips. She is in the middle of a transaction right now that's a flip. I'm talking right now to you on a flip video. So what is a flip? Well, of course I'm not talking about flip video because I really don't know anything about them. But what I do know about are flip properties. And by flip property, I mean an investor typically goes to buy the home at auction and turns around and either sells it immediately or fixes it and flips it. Now, as a buyer, it's not a big deal to you to buy a flip, but as a lender, we look at flips to make sure that we protect our interest and the buyer's interest, because unfortunately there's a lot of fraud going on out there. So I'm not saying it's specifically on people doing flips, but there's mortgage fraud is up, and there's a lot of questions that you are going to need to ask or have your real estate agent, which is hopefully Wendy, ask about the property or about the lender providing the financing to make sure you don't get caught with your pants down a week before closing. And if you do, I hope I have my flip video with me. But anyway, that's another clip altogether. So here's the 3 questions to ask your lender, who's hopefully going to be me. Number 1, do you have a waiting period on flip properties? So meaning the investor bought it, they've owned it for X amount of days, how many days does X have to equal? Every lender is going to be different. So my answer here at the Briggs Lang team of Nova Home Loans is 0. So Joe Bob investor bought it yesterday. He took title today. He's going to sell it to you, Susie home buyer, today. No problem. A lot of investors, investors meaning the lender, me, require 90 days. I recently came across one that required 12 months. I won't mention their name, but just don't go apply with them. So the second question to ask would be, okay, we're past that time period. Is there a maximum amount that the seller can make? And I know that seems like a silly question, but it comes into play and it's burned a lot of people. For example, if the investor buys it for $100,000, they go sell it for $121,000, they're making more than 120% profit. Some lenders will stop you there and they won't allow you to buy that property. Whether you want to or not, the lender will not allow you to. So if you get past that hurdle, the third question is, are they going to need receipts to document the improvements? The answer for us is no. You will not need receipts to document the improvements on an FHA loan. On a conventional loan, we might ask you for the receipts, but typically what we'll do instead is ask for a second appraisal. So on an FHA loan, over 120%, we will ask for a second appraisal and a home inspection to be done. On a conventional loan, we might ask for a second appraisal to be done, just to make sure that we're protected and, again, protecting you as the buyer. We're doing a ton of these flips. A lot of banks can't get them done. If you're an investor that's selling flips, please, please, please direct your buyers to us. We do them well. If you're a buyer that wants to buy a flip, please contact Wendy, because she knows how to find those properties for you and how to navigate it so you don't get caught with your pants down. Marcy Briggs with Nova Home Loans and Wendy McCroskey with Keller Williams. Thank you.